we work our way. So this is really important that some people can do it, some people can't. We try and get all of our stems going in the same direction. It's hard to see at first, but you'll definitely see it as we get going. So they're all spiraling around in the same direction. And you're also trying to get a nice even distribution of the colours. So I'll just, is it alright if I just take that one off? I'll put a bit of berry through there too. So that's my centre area of the bouquet. I might put a little bit of leaf in there too. And so they're all going around.
Yeah, I've just noticed that you've kind of lowered the berry, so the berry is actually like a bit lower than the roses. Is that the reason?
Yeah, it depends on the look of the bouquet. You might want them sticking out, but the way I'm going to do this one is not like that. So I've done my centre bit. I'm really happy with how that's looking. I'm going to take that off. Okay, you can see how high up I'm holding that as well. This is for doing like a really nice perfectly round bouquet. This is a chunkier style bouquet. I'll show you that next. But see, I'm holding up nice and high. I'm looking at the top of there. It's starting to be a nice tone. Okay, so basically I've gone around in this, done one flower, gone around in a circle, taped it. I'm going to go around in a circle again. So starting there. And you'll know when you finish this circle because you'll get to the point where you can't see the tape anymore as well, which is good. I think I'll go without that actually because I've only got one piece of it. A bit of berry. Piece if I got it. Oops. Good enough we can wire that in. So we're just trying to evenly distribute everything as well. You don't want all of the dark pink roses over one side. So as I'm doing it, you can sort of see that all of the stems are going the same direction. And you mightn't realise it, but see how I'm going like that? If I was to go like that, now you can see that that's crossing, that's the wrong way. And that'll make it much harder for you to hold. It doesn't look as nice, and it'll also, it becomes heaps chunkier, and they just don't slot into each other.
Yep, okay.
Okay, so now I've gotten around that side. And I'm pretty happy with how that's going. I might just pop another one in there because they've shuffled around a bit. Pretty happy with how it's looking this way. So I'm going to go and tape it. Okay, and then once you've taped it, you can just sort of shuffle them a little bit, just looking at the top. If you've got some that are too low, you can pull them up. Too high, you can pull them down. Okay.
You don't want wire the roses?
So?
You don't put wire for the roses?
No, because they're supported by each other mainly. Where is that rose going to go? There's nowhere for it to go. As long as they're nice, good quality roses, they shouldn't droop. And the ones on the outside are going to be supported by greenery. So I'll put a bit of that in there. Just going to do one more ring. So how many roses did we have here? Was it 30?
30, yeah.
Yeah?
Yep. 3 bunches.
3 bunches?
Yeah.
So 3 bunches of roses and a bunch of berries. So that's if you're using like, smallish flowers like roses, I'd say buy 4 bunches of something. Like, so you've got 3 bunches of roses and a bunch of berries, so that makes 4. keep going around. Yeah, we're going to make it round. Okay, there we go.
That's pretty.
See my stems? They're all spiraling around. Take it again. And that's just to hold it really, it's not doing anything else, just to hold it for you so you don't have to go back and shuffle all those stems over and over again. We're just looking at it, just adjusting it. That tape's not holding, so I'm just going to go around a little bit more. Okay.
So it's sort of curved like a ball.
Yeah,
So
nice stone. So, and that's a nice size for a bridesmaid.
Right. Oh, okay. Yeah.
So with the bridesmaid one, it's always a bit smaller than the bride's one, isn't
Yeah,
it?
usually.
Yeah.
Yeah, usually, particularly if they're the same flowers. If it's, if they've all got exactly the same flowers, you make the bridesmaid, like noticeably smaller because you want it in the photos to just not be all exactly the same.
Yeah.
So if we're going to put some greenery around it, which I would usually, you can just go something like that around the edge. It seems to be stripped off a bit, so I'll just show you.
I wouldn't wire them when they have bunches
So
like that.
it depends. You can certainly wire into groups of 2 like this. If you want it a really nice, pretty look,
Yeah.
you go wiring it groups of 2. It's just going to sit in under like that. Okay. And if you've got time, or you can do it more bunchy like that and have it. It just depends on the look that you want.
Yeah.
We've got some camellia leaves over here. Yep, so that's how it would look with the Dusty Miller foliage. Absolutely beautiful. Or these camellia leaves, you can just use in little bunches like that, and you just sort of just turn them so they're going to go the right direction for you, or you can wire them as well. So you're just sort of neatly nestling them in under. This is why we need all small, so you take all of that off as well, and just want nice, really small pieces to sit all around. And then once you've gone all the way around to your greenery, so you certainly can put greenery all the way through as well, which I'll show you on the next one. And then once you've done that, then I'll show you how to turn it into a nice straight handle. Okay. Right, but we'll get us all up to this point with the greenery before